Good morning, how are we doing? Happy Sunday, everyone. Hope you managed to get out of bed. Or if you're still in bed, go and have a shower. Don't be so lazy. Dutch, thank you for 32 months. Jody Doc, thank you for 8. Batman 23, almost 2 years. 1 more month till 2 years, 30 days and counting. Nice. Thank you. Back at Gatwick. It's busy. It's busy. Yet again busy. BA just spawned in next to me. Right, I have a cunning plan, said Baldrick. So the first flight of today is going to be a longish flight down to Fuerteventura. And the reason I'm going to fly to Fuerteventura is because the F1 is on at midday today. Well, in an hour's time. And I figured if I do like a 4-hour flight or something, I could watch the F1 here. I'll carry on streaming. I'll sit here, but I'll watch the F1 as well while I'm in cruise. So I carry on streaming, but I don't miss the F1. Hey. Yeah, we ended Edinburgh. Yeah, we'd not started where we finished. I've got some Orbex scenery for Fuerteventura. So yeah. Yeah, I've got my tablets just charging. I'll have my tablet here. We'll sit and chat, but I'll be watching the F1 whilst flying. Multitasking for the win. I was just having a look at the departure here because there's no actual. It's not generated as SID, interestingly enough. It says 26 left, direct to Inver, which I'm kind of taking is going to be that departure potentially. Inver 1 Zulu departure. I don't know. Don't know what they're going to give me. Maybe it's going to be direct to Inver. Yeah, it's got to be that, isn't it? Direct to Inver, then November 6-3. 4,000 feet, maybe. We shall see what they say. Actually, that can't be right. Because we're heading out west, so it is literally direct to Inver. Let me start loading people. Sim brief, mass. Load, fast time. Off block times at 11:30, so I need to crack on. Menu. Let's get that initialized. Matlin, thank you for 9 months. Twitch baby hype. Thank you, sir. That's that done. We'll get that. And today we're going to be easy 264 whiskey. I like the idea of having whiskey in my name. 35. What are we cruising at? 350. 350. You'll get a reroute. 26 left will be the Novmax 1 X-ray departure. You'll get a reroute, I imagine. Okay. I suppose we better talk to them and find out then. Yeah, SimBrief generated direct to Inver, but I can't imagine they're going to give us that. So, if we quickly have a look at, 1 second, where's my charts? Navigraph. There we go. We have a look at the. Yeah. That's got to be the Nov. Yeah, like you say, the Nov. Because it's runway 26 left in use, isn't it? Yeah, so Novmax 1X departure. It's got to be that. Yeah, I put whiskey in my call sign. It's got control vaccine network is a common reroute. Yeah, it's weird. Slimbroof generates direct to Inver, but there's no possible way that you can come out at 26 left and go direct to Inver. You'd be like bang over there. It's got to be this, isn't it? Surely. So I think either 1M or 1X is most likely, isn't it? And then ignore Inver. I don't know why he just didn't generate that in the first place, to be honest. In fact, I'm going to change my flight plan. I'm going to file it. And that way they don't have to give me a change. Generate flights. So I'm going to refile as that. Nov 1X, Novma Direct Vuga. Like that. Something like that we'll file it as and we'll see what they say. Pre-file. I take it if I file now, it'll just overwrite my original flight plan. That's what I'm hoping it'll do. And then we shall... Now we're at 360, interestingly. Re-import. Hopefully it'll carry on loading properly. As for what this will do, I don't know. So our flight plan has changed, doesn't it? So it's still got Invo. How do I tell this to re-import? Let's see. Let's try that. How do I reinitialize this, I wonder? You know, I think it might be better to just do a panel state load on this. Yeah, but I wanted to re-import my flight plan. Yeah, Carl, mate, I don't know what to say. Right, panel state load, my flights. Did I just do that? It's not reinitialize that at all. It's not changed. Type it again. There's normally an init option that comes up here that's not there anymore, and I don't know how to get this thing to redo that. Yeah, so the flight plan's got nothing in, so how do I load the flight plan in? Because it's normally on this page. Twitch blames the streamer for it. Dude, nothing could be further from the truth. That's insane. I think we just go panel states, APU. Maybe this will give it a kick. Or maybe not. Okay. Try changing from to and then it's something random. It's weird. How do you get this thing to reset?
Morning all, hope we are all well. Let's hope there are no more toilet breaks denials. Lol.
Indeed. This is interesting. I don't know how you get this thing to like reload the aircraft is what I want, isn't it? So maybe what I do is go dev mode. Do it this way. There's a reload plane option somewhere. I've done this before. Where is it? There's literally an option to reload the aircraft. Anybody remember? No, it's definitely in here. Oh, I can't find it. Oh well. That's so stupid. You should be able to tell the plane just to initialize. Gatwick. Believe I was here somewhere. Like that initialization option only appears when you first spawn in, and then after you finish the flight, you can do it again. But there's no way to say to it, just throw the settings away, do it again. Or like end current flight and start again. Okay, we got our stand back. That's good. Is this flight delayed just a bit? Active. All that because of the departure. What a scumbag game. Right, here we go. I'm going to instant load this. Dismiss that. Let's get this loaded up. That smoking fault, like, is very common when you do a load. A smoke sign fault that won't go away. It's weird. Okay. Yeah, this init request. How to get that back? That's the question. We've got whiskey on board now. Right, cost index 49. 360. And we'll go to that, we'll initialize that. With the block fuel, 13.1 tons. We're heavy. And it's 0 fuel weight. GD Games, thank you for 21 months. Thank you very much, sir. 53.2, 29.6. That is that. So we are expecting 2.6 left. And we're expecting the... We'll just confirm it with him before we commit this. Nova 1 X-ray. Let's get some frequencies. We've got ground online, so we can talk to ground. Oh, why is my flipping stupid thing? I swear the Logitech drivers are so unreliable. So I won't be able to use this now, because I can't restart the thing again. Look, Logitech Microsoft Flight Simulator plugin, run the app. I guarantee it'll say already running. So frustrating. There's already an instance running. No, I didn't swear. 8is136.525. Great.
Or more. Scattered 3,200 feet, temperature +17, dew point +9, QNH 1024. Acknowledge receipt of information Golf. And advise aircraft type on first contact. Gatwick information Golf. Time 0950 Zulu. Runway in use 26 left, clearance delivery frequency 121.95 is closed. Departing aircraft make initial contact on 121.8. Transition level flight level 70. Surface wind 260 degrees 7 knots. Visibility 10 kilometers or more. Scattered 3,200 feet. Temp.
225. Don't hear anybody on ground right now. Go truck IR. Isn't TTS for donations? Right. Stand 112.
Gatwick ground, good afternoon, Easy 605 at stand 105 with information Golf. Aircraft type is A320, requesting IFR clearance to Amsterdam Schiphol.
Easy 645 Gatwick ground, hello, cleared Amsterdam Schiphol via Frame 1 Mike departure. Squawk 6225, the QNH 1024.
We're cleared to Amsterdam by the Frame 1 Mike departure, squawk 6225. QNH 1024, Easy 645.
Easy 645, read back, correct.
And ground Easy 1412, stand 104, requesting push and stop.
Easy 1412, stand 104, push and start, approved.
That BA
facing
plane
east,
next to me just
information
moved. I'm sure it did.
Push start facing east with information Golf, easy 1412.
Gatwick ground, good morning, easy 264 whiskey on stand 112 with information Golf, IFR to Fuerteventura.
Easy 264 Whiskey Gatwick ground, hello, cleared Fuerteventura via Novma 1 X-ray departure, squawk 2734, QNH 1024.
Let's for Fuerteventura via the Novma 1 X-ray departure, squawk 2734, QNH 1024, easy 264 whiskey.
Easy 264 Whiskey, read back, correct.
Right.
Hello, down to Foxtrot 08 left, cliff taxi to stand, please.
2734.
And Origin 23 Foxtrot Golf, Roger, do you have a stand of preference or is any stand worthwhile?
Any stand worthwhile to get the passengers to the hospital.
Any stand worthwhile?
Origin 23 Foxtrot Golf, Roger, taxi stand 144 via 08 left, Romeo and Juliet.
Romeo and Juliet.
Right, Romeo and Juliet.
Sounds like a Shakespeare play.
Thank you.
Brown, good afternoon. Tops with 812 Victor, stand 101
So 112,
information Golf, clearance.
guessing Lima, possibly
Tops with
Papa.
81 Zulu Victor, Gatwick Grand, hello, cleared Geneva, Bogna, 1 X-ray departure, squawk 7614 to QNH 1024. Cleared to Geneva, Bogna 1 X-ray, squawk 7614, QNH 1024, tops with 81 Zulu Victor.
Yeah, hopefully they don't die at the end.
Tops with 81 Zulu
Spoilers.
Victor, be back correct.
Right, let's get some departure stuff put into here. One X-ray, you said. Insert that.
Ready for push.
26 left, dry.
Easy 31 Charlie, stand 567, push and start, approved.
Packs will be off, anti-ice, force start 1%.
Push and start approved, easy 31 Charlie.
Gatwick ground DC645. We're having an issue with our charts at the moment. Can we get the initial time for the Frame 1 Mike departure?
Easy 645 Roger, so the initial climb is altitude 6,000 feet, but it is a stepped climb. The initial restrictions at 4,000. I can get you more details if that'd be useful.
That's alright. That should do us. Thank you so much.
Just if you look at your window and you see flights from Heathrow just above you, don't climb into them.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay, that's the performance data in flight plan.
Gatwick ground, good morning with Go 1457 with you stand 552 is an Airbus A320 with Golf QNH 1024 looking for clearance to Cardiff.
Yeah, with Go 1457 Gatwick ground, hello. I don't see your flight plan, just
I don't
try
think so,
filing it
Mips.
for me.
Roger, no problem, I'll have a look at that now, 1457.
Like how many hundreds of years old is that story? QNH 1024. Yeah, when I called ground, I should have said information kilo QNH with 1024. I don't know if it's a UK thing, but you're supposed to say the QNH when you call as well as
Be in there
information
now
kilo.
with Go 1457.
Let's
Yeah, with Go
get seatbelt
1457,
signs
thank you.
on.
Cleared Cardiff, Novma, 1 X-ray departure. Squawk 03, correction. Squawk 07, correction. Squawk 7024, the QNH 1024.
Cleared to Cardiff for the Novma 1 X-ray departure 7024 in the box with Go 1457.
Oh, don't say in the box, bro. Come on.
Let's go 1457 to be back correct. Break, Nordic 23 Foxtrot Golf. You missed stand 144, but any stand on the left will do. If you need another stand, just let me know.
Yeah, we did realise that. We were looking at charts and we were looking at the scenery speed. So I'll just take, I think you stand 142 to our left.
Roger, so 142
US
just to your
thing.
left, that's fine if you need it.
It shouldn't be
Yeah, so we'll just
anybody's.
take this
I
stand,
don't know.
thank you very much. Fine.
With you in the box.
Easy 1412, ready for taxi.
AD 1412, Roger. You built intersection Bravo for runway 26 left, or do you need the full length?
Oh yeah, we'll take Bravo, that's fine for Easy 1412.
I'm guessing the inbounds are this way, the outbounds
ED
are going that way.
1412, thank you. Taxi, hold Bravo 1 via Papa.
Expecting push facing east.
Hold Bravo 1 via Papa for easy 1412.
Okay, let's get the APU bleeds on. Available, disconnect the ground power. Giving QNH requesting clearance, must be a UK, Europe thing, never heard it on the US. Exactly, firefighter. I've never heard it on the US. Also, a difference between US and UK ATC. The UK will always give you the next frequency, but the US doesn't. They'll say contact departure now, whereas the UK will say contact departure on and then give you the frequency. I noticed that as well, whereas the US expect you to know it. Ground services. Let's get rid of the PCAs, go to GPU, chocks and counts and go, connect the tug. Oh, he's glitching into the scenery. Right, we are ready.
Easy 31 Charlie is now ready for taxi.
What did he say?
Easy 31 Charlie, taxi via Quebec Alpha, Lima and Papa, hold short of Kilo.
Taxi via Quebec Alpha, Kilo and Papa and hold short of Kilo. Easy 31 Charlie.
It's Quebec Alpha, Lima and Papa, short of Kilo.
Quebec Alpha, Lima and short of Kilo, easy 31 Charlie.
So he's been given Quebec Alpha, Lima and Papa.
Easy 1412, contact Gatwick
Hold
Tower,
short of
124.225, bye-bye.
So he's coming behind me. He's here.
124.225, easy 1412.
Which means we're going to have to wait now, probably. Because that guy, I think, is now taxiing this way. And if we push back, we'll block him. He's probably looking at his chance. Easy 264, stand 112, request push and start.
Easy 246 Whiskey, after the company traffic passes right to left behind, stand 112, push and start approved facing east.
After the company traffic passes behind, push and start approved facing east, easy 264 Whiskey.
And that traffic will be in A320, they're just starting their taxis in Quebec Alpha.
Roger, easy 264 Whiskey. Forgot the whiskey? How can I forget the whiskey? Come on, buddy. Let's go. So he's almost certainly going to give us the same taxi routing, which will be Lima. I think he went Papa, didn't he? Did he go Papa? Yeah, he went Lima, Papa, whole short Kilo. So he's been held up here for some reason. Guessing they'll take us down to these Alpha.
Southwest 81 Zulu Victor, request push and start at 101.
Come on, bro. This is bad timing. Bad timing.
Easy 81 Zulu Victor, roger. After the company A320 passes right to left behind, stand 101, push and start approved facing east after. After the easy test, pass from right to left, push and start approved face to east, top Swiss 81 Zulu Victor.
Oh, scumbag. 101's going to push behind as well. He's going to be in front of me. There's two planes in front of me. I am destined not to watch this F1. Literally just jumped in front.
Whisker 1457, ready for push, stand 552.
You can go away, whoever you are.
Let's go 1457, roger, stand by. I've got two aircraft to push on the same apron as you. Once they've started attack, they'll get you moving, so it should be less than 10 minutes.
Why has it suddenly got very busy here?
1457.
And easy 31 Charlie, when you get a second, advise if you're able to depart runway 26 left via Bravo 1, or if you need the full length.
Right, that looks safe
No,
now.
we'll be able to take Bravo 1, easy 31 Charlie.
Release the parking brake.
Easy 31 Charlie, continue taxi then, Papa, hold Bravo 1.
Continue, Papa, hold at Bravo 1, Victor 1 Charlie.
I'll update the overlay in a sec.
Easy 31 Charlie, contact Gatwick Tower 124.225, bye bye.
Contact Tower 124.225,
Ground, this is Gatwick. Oh, sorry. Gatwick ground, this is Biba 413, taxi on Juliet.
I think you're about to steal my job there. Speedbird 413, Gatwick Ground, hello. Taxi Juliet, hold short Papa, and expect stand number 1.
Taxi Juliet, hold short Papa, expect stand 1.
Okay, second clean start. Check my checklist. And we want up 1.5.
And Speedbird 413, continue taxi on Juliet to stand number 1. Good morning.
Smileable, thank you for the raid, sir.
Continue to taxi
Welcome,
on
guys.
Juliet to stand 1, and yeah, good morning to you.
Thank you very much. Fuel flow, hydraulic pumps, CPU's off, mode select to normal. Heading indicator set, starboard instruments, flight directors are on, brakes onto maximum. Elevator trim set for takeoff, flight controls have been checked. We've got to wait for him, there's no point requesting taxi, I've got to wait for him. We'll see where he takes us.
Southwest 81 Zulu, Victor, request taxi 26 left.
Yeah, it's Airbus A320 checklist.
Easy, correction, Topswest 81 Victor, correction, Topswest 81 Zulu Victor, taxi via Papa, hold short Juliet.
Taxi via Papa, hold short Juliet, Topswest 81 Zulu, Victor.
And Topswest 81 Zulu Victor, advisable Bravo 1 for departure, or if you need the full length.
We can take Bravo 1, Topswest 81 Zulu, Victor.
Roger.
4225.
And easy 46 Mike Fox, you wouldn't happen to have any idea which aircraft is inside of a file? Never disregard.
Easy 264 Whiskey, request taxi.
Easy 264 Whiskey, taxi via Lima and Papa, hold short of Juliet.
Taxi via Lima, Papa, hold short, Juliet. Easy 264 Whiskey.
Wizgo 1457 after the EasyJet A320, taxis behind, left to right, stand 552, push and start approved, facing east after.
After the EasyJet, taxiing left to right, push and start approved, facing east, Wizgo 1457.
Topswest 81 Zulu Victor, continue taxi, hold Bravo 1.
Continue taxi, hold for Bravo 1 now. Correction, Topswest 81 Zulu Victor.
And Topswest 81 Zulu Victor, contact Gatwick Tower 124.225, bye-bye.
124.225, good day, Topswest 81 Zulu Victor.
AZ46 Mike Foxtrot, I believe you called me, I was on the phone. Just say again your request.
No worries, 46 Mike Fox, that was the aircraft and asked, but he's moved now.
Hey, roger.
I don't know what he said, but they controlled it.
And while we have you, EZ46 Mike Fox, 7562, Airbus A320, QNH1024 with Golf, requesting clearance down to Tenerife as filed.
EZ46 Mike Foxtrot,
somebody's going to Tenerife.
Novma 1 X-ray departure, Squawk 0740, the QNH 1024.
QNH1024 and we'll clear down to Tenerife South on the Novma 1 X-ray departure, and with Squawk 7040, EZ46 Mike Fox.
EZ46 Mike Foxtrot, read back correct.
Gatwick ground, ED645 requesting push and start.
EZ645, stand 105, push and start approved, facing east, it's information hotel.
Oops.
Information
Changed.
hotel, push and start approved, facing east, EZ645.
EZ264 Whiskey, it's information hotel current, advise if you're able Bravo 1 or you need the full length of the runway.
And Gatwick ground, thank you for the ATC, this is British, this is Beaver 413 signing off.
That's Beaver 413, no worries, have a good one. Bye. Bye-bye.
Line 776, requesting push and start.
EZ264 Whiskey, continue taxi, Alpha November, hold Alpha 1, runway 26 left.
Continue taxi, Alpha November, hold Alpha 1, EZ264 Whiskey.
Line 776, stand 27, push and start approved, face south, it's information hotel.
Turn left onto Alpha November.
What direction was that again, please?
You'll be facing south. If it's easier, I can let you face west on Juliet, if that works.
Yeah, that'd be easier.
Hey, Roger, face west on Juliet.
Line 776, push and start, facing west.
Whisker 1457, ready for taxi.
Let's go 1457, taxi via Lima, Papa, hold short Juliet.
Lima Papa, hold short Juliet, Whisker 1457.
Now let's go 1457. When you get a chance, advise if you're able to depart via intersection Bravo for 26 left.
I think this is Alpha November.
Roger, no problem. 1457.
EZ264 Whiskey, contact Gatwick Tower on 124.225. Bye-bye.
Gatwick Tower 124225, EZ264 Whiskey. Oh, I
Whisker
can't-
1457, yeah, we'll definitely be able to.
I think this is 264 Alpha November here.
EZ264 Whiskey, Gatwick Tower.
EZ264 Whiskey.
Taxi and hold Bravo 1 to 6 left via Papa.
Sorry, could you just repeat that, EZ264 Whiskey?
That's a straight taxi via Papa, hold Bravo 1 to 6 left.
Taxi via Papa for Bravo 1, EZ264 Whiskey. I was literally trying to work out if that was Alpha November. It says it is, but it doesn't seem to line up.
Southwest 81 Zulu Victor, passing
Very well.
32,200.
Stops with 81 Zulu Victor, no further ATC available, Unicom 122.8, good day.
There's
Okay,
Alpha
Unicom,
November.
Good day, Southwest 81 Zulu Victor.
There's Bravo 1. Right, okay.
EZ264 Whiskey via Bravo 1 to 6 left, line up and wait.
Via Bravo 126 left, line up and wait, EZ264 Whiskey. Right, let's get all the lights on.
Gatwick Tower, good morning. Whisker 1457 with you approaching holding point Bravo 1, runway 26 left.
Whisker 1457, Gatwick Tower, hello.
We're quite heavy, so I'm taking more runway.
Easy 264 Whiskey, wind is 250 degrees 8 knots, runway 26 left, cleared for takeoff.
Cleared for takeoff, easy 264 whiskey.
Discover 1457, after the departing traffic Airbus 320 via Bravo 126 left, line up and wait.
Behind the traffic A320 via Bravo 1 line from wait 26 left with still 147.
Lol. Plus the set, passing 100 knots. Quite a long run. We are heavy. Get the AP in. I'll just settle down.
Easy 264 Whiskey, no further ATC available, Unicom 122.8, good day.
Obviously Unicom 122.8. Thanks for your help. Easy 264 whiskey. Nobody else to hand over to. Dark times. Bye-bye, Gatwick. Fluffies. Thank you, Captain Flint. That's some nice clouds, aren't they? We are limited 4,000, yeah. We've got altitude restrictions of 4,000 for a bit. Probably noise abatement. Yeah, we're on Unicom. Not heard anybody talk. I'm fine, thank you. Yeah, the graphics are lovely. Look at that. You don't get nicer fluffies than in this game. Tree Snapper, thank you very much, by the way. I've not checked the forecast down at Fuerteventura. As if this departure takes us that close to this airfield. That's bonkers. FS Realistic didn't auto start. I don't see how it can auto start because it runs in admin mode. I'll start admin mode using the task schedule. I only want to run when I start Microsoft Flight Sim, that's the thing. Pretty much the same. This is lonely, about 4 hours. Whoops. I'm not sure what I just did. I just dropped my iPod on my keyboard. Right, what have we got? TV guide. Let's have a look. Sports. Trying to find the F1. Right, over to standard pressure.
Scout traffic is 605, climbing 5,000 feet.
There we go. Yeah. Got the F1. Oh, there's somebody up there, soon. Why is that camera view so stupidly high? Why is the camera view so high? It's like FS Realistic has sat me up in a very strange position. Camera. Better. Okay, we're all good. Yeah, I don't know why suddenly all the camera positions are off now, look. It's got to be FS Realistic doing something. Because this is now like literally too high, this is too high. These are all too... they're all wrong. Is that FS realistic? Yeah, but when I hit the keyboard, it shouldn't change all my pre-programmed things. Oh, there's space key. Yeah, there you go. That's it. Space key does that weird sit-up position. Yeah, I dropped the tablet on the keyboard and then I just heard the engine go. But oh god, what have I done? Look at that spy. So looking at that spy, actually before I do that, need to update the overlay. There we go. Information's now at the top. Yeah, looking at that spy, there's pretty much nothing online apart from Madrid control. So when we get over here, Madrid control might take us before we get down to Fuerteventura. Is be quiet a branding, or are we supposed to be quiet? It is a branding. Yeah, be quiet, make the power supply that's in that computer. They also make quiet fans, they make power supplies, fans, cases, but they're designed to be reliable and quiet. They've got some really nice fans called light wings that are like really quiet fans, and then they've got RGB around them. Look really nice. We'll be getting Be Quiet on the stream in the next few weeks, I think. So that is the Isle of Wight right there. I'm going to fly the IRL pretty soon, I think. There's a couple of airfields at Isle of Wight, Sandown and another one. I remember going there as a kid on school trips. But yeah, I definitely want to fly there. It's on my list. Good morning, Grubby. I think Sandown's over there somewhere. It's on that side. How do you learn to remember all the essentials of flight sim? How long did it take you? It's like any skill, Liam. You've got to practice, and then you just pick things up, and it'll stick. The more you do it, the more it'll stick. I couldn't tell you how long it takes. I don't know. Liverpool for me. Thank you for 40 months. Missed the Be Quiet question because you got 4 ads as you reconnected. Yeah, it's a sponsor. They make power supplies, fans, cases. If sometimes they feel like radiation gets in the way, flight goes wrong, can't be bothered to continue, all seem to do is get stuck on the ATC stuff. Yeah. I mean, try not to get disheartened if you make mistakes, that's why you're on a sim. Captain Flint, they're shooting themselves in the foot is the best way I can phrase it. At the end of the day, Liam, you're not doing it because you want a career in it. You're doing it because you want to have fun. So, make mistakes, laugh them off, carry on. What, you get copyrighted if you show the F1? What? I'm not broadcasting it, am I? Does that help if I hold it down there then? But I don't know what raging does for you, Captain Flint. Doesn't really help, does it? Wall bracket. I have got a little stand I could put it on, like over here or something. But yeah, don't want to get in the way of the controls. Is there a camera? No, there's no actual packs in the back. That's the thing. Like, if you take a second, if you walk down through here, like you can walk back here in the Phoenix, but there's no actual pack sat here. One day it would be nice if they actually got people here, like OMSI did, have actual passengers. But unless they do it properly, it'll look ridiculous. The thing is, you can sit here and look out the window. Good performance and no real benefit. Sadly, that is true. Plus, you know, no matter how well they draw them, they'll just look stupid. You only have to play one of the bus simulators to realise that. Like, they all sit there playing with invisible phones and then do this. And then they'll do that. And then they'll kind of go. And then they'll do this. And then they'll do that. It inevitably looks very unnatural. Do you have a monitor where you hear people clap when you land? The FS Realistic Pro does do that. Just tuned in and the man's already telling me to be quiet. Lol. Be quiet. Maybe I should put like a little sponsored by over the top. Yeah, exactly. Exactly that, Leon. We're coming up on cruise altitude. Have a quick look at the VAT spy. 132975, just in case. Just in case that guy does call us at Madrid. Hey, what island's that? St. Anne. Oh, we're going to be flying over St. Anne and then Guernsey. There you go. So that island in front of us is St. Anne, and then Guernsey will be up ahead. Jersey on the left. There's St. Anne. That's Guernsey. Does that go on airfield? They do as well. I could go there one day. Real life ATC contact you as soon as you enter their airspace. Well, he's going to look at my flight plan and see me passing through. He may want to talk to me, he may not. Am I watching the F1, yeah? Looks like they've got a grass runway here and a tarmac that way. I'm not going to say Grey Ferret. Guernsey, Jersey. It started 15 minutes ago, Ibanez. That's weird. I can't mouse wheel zoom anymore. Why can I suddenly not mouse wheel zoom? Oh, there we go. Let's come back now. I tell you what, that is quite densely populated. I didn't realise there were so many homes down there. Blimey. Do you get F1 for free to or paid? It's on. I have it on Sky F1. Hellhammer, thank you very much for subbing. Welcome. What do you mean, Honor Faith? Check what out? What, flight sim in? If you wanted to suggest this to someone because they might enjoy it, what kind of person would likely appreciate it being like, check this out? Anybody that loves aviation, I guess. Loves flying. But then some people get into it that don't realise they like flying until they try it. Like I've known people who like racing games and driving games, and then they get into flight sim. I guess people who like simulators is probably a good start. Somebody who likes planes or somebody who likes simulators. I have a friend I convinced to play this. Now he has a PPL. Hey! Victory? Yeah, Sim Games fan indeed, and then somebody reports it, right? To the airfield there. I'm not sure what you mean, Ionic, if I'm honest. So now we are going over the top of northwest France. You might recognise these places from Eurotruck. They're in Eurotruck. But Eurotruck will have like one road going that way. Like stuff like so much the same made you want to work at an airline interview at London City. Doing what, Chelsea? What you interviewing for? You can turn random faults on the plane if you want to, yeah. So Flight Sim has a one-to-one representation of the whole world. So, in essence, they used Bing Maps, which basically includes satellite imagery and photogrammetry, and they stitched it all together. Used a thing called Black Shark AI, which took the images and then represent, like it kind of learned what trees look like, for example. So they take a satellite image of an area a few kilometers wide. It will look through it and go, right, they're all trees, and it will identify them as trees, and then it can then render trees in 3D in the sim. So it does all of that. The tricky ones are things like waterfalls and rivers. It just can't get them right, so somebody has to go in and correct it. But over the last 2 years, they've been improving the satellite and the photogrammetry and the modeling, and you're at a stage now where if you fly over places like North America, Europe, the imagery is just, it's fantastic. And it's all one-to-one realistic representation. So, yeah, you can fly over a place in the sim and it will be pretty close to what it looks like in real life. Well, what they did, Leanne, was in cities and things, they did aerial photography. They did three things, right? Satellite imagery over, let's say, Africa, right? Then you've got photogrammetry and aerial photography over the important things like Paris, London, whatever, and they stitch it in, but they can't fly everywhere. For example, if you go to China, I bet you don't have very good imagery when you fly over China. You'll just have satellite stuff. If you go to Japan, where they've got aerial photography, it'll look very good. So it depends where you fly as to how good the quality is. And then you add on atmosphere, live weather feeds, cloud rendering, lighting, 8K textures, PBR reflections, stitch it all together, put it into a flight sim package, and that's what you have. I do not, Lord Picasso, no. Planet Viewer, thank you for 2 months. Enjoy watching your stream. You make entertaining and informative. Thank you what you do. Thank you, sir. Well, you don't get AI running you off the road, but you do get the occasional VATSIM pilot. Satellite stuff over Germany's not very good. Maybe it needs a refresh then. I don't know where Bing get their satellite data from ultimately. I mean, certainly over France it's pretty good. You should redo your rig to have a side stick so that the A320 under the panel pull-out tray for your tablet. To be honest, like, if you think about it, if you fly an Airbus A320, most of the time you're in autopilot. It doesn't matter what the control stick is. Like, how often do I use this? Take off and landing. Is it worth redoing the rig for that? I don't think so. Again, Crow Daddy, it depends where you are. How's the game when it's raining? It's pretty good at rendering visual rain in the sim and mist and fog. What varies wildly is what the rain looks and sounds like when it's hitting the plane itself. That is kind of left to the aircraft developer more than Microsoft Flight Sim. So in some planes it'll look pretty good, in others it'll look a bit meh. Well, this is only one on my tablet. Where did I put the other one? So then I have this one, which is the tablet I use when I go flying, which is an iPad mini. So this is really compact and can quite easily sit here. So I could mount it here and do flying on the tablet if I want to. I have the clamps for it. But the one I have, like, this is something I have on my desk, and I can just kind of mount it and watch a YouTube video or a stream or something while I'm working, without having to have my headphones on. But this is a bigger one. Am I a pilot? Only a private pilot. I'm not a commercial pilot. So I fly little planes, not big ones. And I don't do it for a living. So we should be overflying Lorient in the western part of France. Then we'll be hopping over the Bay of Biscay, as it's called. Now, when I go on my cruise in July, we'll be stopping at Vigo. Sorry, a bit of drama there in F1. We'll be stopping at Guernsey. We're stopping at Vigo. We're stopping at Porto, Lisbon. So I think it goes Vigo, then Lisbon, then Porto, something like that. So I'll be going down this west coast in July. Yeah, the green bar is estimated flight time. It's point-to-point estimation. What do pilots do in autopilot? So they're not allowed to watch the F1 on their iPads. So what they do is they'll also have some food. They will be periodically monitoring fuel, engines, making sure everything's fine. Go through what the weather's like down at the destination, etc. There's not a huge amount to do in a longer cruise. But yeah, they'll also have some food. Take some selfies, post them on Instagram, you know, that kind of thing. Pilot things. You know, the usual cruising at 36,000 feet bruv Instagram shots in the cockpit. You've all seen it. You never know, they might sit there listening to an Audible book. Who knows? Who knows what they really do? You have 3 options, Crow Daddy. Actually, you got 4 options to do that. Number 1, don't watch. Number 2, subscribe to me. Number 3, subscribe to Twitch. And number 4, deal with it. That's literally the only options Twitch gives you. But the ads are not going to become any less relenting. Interesting. Well, it doesn't always work, does it, Stardark? It doesn't always work. It's like an arms race, that one. Because they tend to put it in the video now. That Amazon influence has changed things somewhat. Yeah, but Leanne, you can, with the headsets that they have, because I've got the same headset, the Bose A20s. You can Bluetooth that to an iPad, and you can listen to the iPad, and that does not get recorded by the cockpit voice recorder. Because you can Bluetooth connect to more than one thing. Peter the Hobbit, thank you for gifting 10 subs, Peter. Thank you very much. If you just got a sub, Peter the Hobbit is the man to thank. I like when YouTube vids have sponsored segment, there's always a timer bar. Well, YouTube does it a lot better. Yeah, I'll be updating the hardware soon, Obicon. This is a Steel Series headset, which has a Bluetooth connection to the tablet. So I can listen to the F1 while talking to you. So I'm wirelessly connected to the PC, Bluetooth connected to the tablet at the same time. I already said that, Dave. I said subscribe to Twitch. That's what I said. Twitch Turbo is giving money to Twitch every month to not have ads. So that was option number 3, I think I gave you. El Plagiato, I am sure there are pilots that bend the rules. Starts against flight sim, you just realise you've no idea what you're doing. 1 minute everything's fine, the next autopilot's flown way, of course. We've all been there, Mikey. Try not to get disheartened. We have all been there. It's all a learning curve. Option 6, get a gifted sub. Yeah, courtesy of Peter. I'll have a quick look at what the weather's doing down Fuerteventura. It's usually quite windy, Fuerteventura. (020) at 14 knots, that's fine. 350 variable 0, yeah, it's basically a changing wind. Broken at 2300. Didn't expect that. 25 Celsius. Interesting. Little bit cloudy. He was flying Gatwick to Rios, then realised something was wrong. He was told to contact press centre. I have seen it, Anna Cross. I don't know if it's for me, though. Getting used to mouse and keyboard is hard. You see, I was the opposite. You know, I've been on mouse and keyboard all my life, and then I tried moving to, well, not moving. I tried playing games on controller, like Call of Duty stuff on controller, and I struggled. It took me about 6 months before I was as good with a controller as I am with mouse and keyboard. It was quite a transition, but there are many people go the other way, go from controller to mouse and keyboard. I don't know which is harder, but both take time. Really, Tom. Yeah. I don't know. In shooters especially, mouse and keyboard freedom is just... You can't get away from it with a... Like, if you try controller and then mouse and keyboard and you get used to both, you really appreciate mouse and keyboard shooters. Because there's so much more freedom. Right, we are now over the Bay of Biscay. We're not that far off this guy's controlled airspace, so we'll see what he says. Tried to Call of Duty and control again, couldn't play it at all. If I went back to it, Tom, I'd be an absolute mess. I could relearn it, but I can't be bothered. So, Tom, are you going to buy the new Call of Duty then? Knowing full well that it will be the same game as last year. I've seen the Skylines DLC, yes. No, it's coming out. It's been announced. It'll be out, what, November usually? But the marketing machine starts now. '28th of October. Interesting. Isn't the Steam sale soon, like end of the month or something? You don't have DCS with the Warthog mouse and keyboard, can never handle a controller. Yeah, I've got the DC, the Warthog throttle, and the stick goes here when I use it. It's just down the side at the moment, but I mount it there on the rig. Vanguard was a bust, was it? A bit like Battlefield 2042. Yeah, they used to release it in November. I'm sure they did. Activision won't be releasing new games yearly. Really? Why is that? Is Sniper Elite 5 just like a solo campaign game, or is it a multiplayer game? Because I've had so many go wrong and full of bugs and issues, they're going to spend more time working on the games. Is that what they've officially announced then? That's what you've heard. Officially heard, or... You know what I mean? Because somebody posting on Reddit is not the same as Activision saying this is what we're going to do. I like Call of Duty 4 was a good game. COD 4 was such an enjoyable game. Alright, fair enough. So it's somebody reasonably reliable. So what, does anybody know what's happening with Battlefield? Like, what are they going to do with the Battlefield series after the hot mess that 2042 became out to be? Are they going to change it? Are they going to have a rethink? Have they said anything? Joining other people's games in Sniper Elite 5 as German sounds fun. Nah. Battlefield will come back. It's just a question of what happens next. The whole franchise is far too valuable to just get rid of. Scumbug, thank you. Oh dear. Oh dear. F1 drama here. Interesting. Oh, for this 2042 season kicked off, players unable to enter the game. Wow. Blimey, it's all kicking off.